then whose ID equals to 103. So display employee details whose ID equals to 103. So how to write it? How to write? Select star from EMP where employee ID equals to 103, where employee ID equals to 103. So when you run this query, okay, when you run this query, so this is the actual table. This is the actual EMP table. When you run this query, it go to the first one. It go to the first one. ID is 103. It go to the first one. Checks condition true or false. It go to the first row. Condition true or false. False. Not selected. Next 101. False. Not selected. 102. False. 103. True. Selected. What is selected? This row is selected. Okay, na? It select this row. But what values are displayed? Because you are selecting star, then it displays what? All the values. Okay. Then now let's see this here. Select star from EMP where ID equals to 103. So this query will show 103 details. Okay. My table contains number of rows, but this query will select only one particular row whose ID equal to 103. Okay. Then I want 103 salary, but this is showing all the details now. It is showing 103 details, but it's showing all the details. I don't want to see all the details. I want to see 103 salary. Then see, select star means selecting all ID, name, job, salary. But I want to see 103 salary. Then don't say star here. Select what? Sal. If you say select sal, then it will show only salary. But which employee salary? 103 salary. So it goes to the table bus. After going to the table, from table, what is selected? 103 row is selected. But 103, what values are displayed? Select sal. Salary is displayed. Now you see this 5,000. I want to see 103 name. Then don't say select sal. Select what? E name. So if you say select E name, then it will show 103 name. Okay. I want to see 103 name and age. Then E name comma what? Age. So this will show name and age. 103 name and age. I want to see 103 all the details. I want to see 103 all the details. Then select star. So if you say select star, it will show all the details. Understood? Okay, na? Then now, so and condition, sir, not only based on what? Condition, not only based on ID. Condition is not only based on ID. Condition can be based on name. Condition can be based on any field. It's not that it should be compulsory based on ID. So it can be based on any field. It can be based on name also. Okay. And maximum it's based on IDs, but it can also be based on any field. Okay. Then so if you go to banks, you want to do any transaction in bank, what they ask? Account number. That means from database, how your details are fetched from database. In bank, how your details are fetched from database? By using account number, through account number. Okay, na? That means they internally they run a query. Select star from table where account number equal to so and so. Okay. Then if you give account number, they can fetch your details. Next. So employee details whose ID equals to 103. Select star from EMP where ID equals to 103. Next one. Display what? Employee details like whose name equal to Vijay something. So display employee details whose name equal to Vijay. Okay, now then. So now, like suppose for example, you got a two-wheeler or four-wheeler. You want to know any what challans are there or not. Then there is a website. You go to the website. What it will ask? Vehicle number. You enter the vehicle number. Okay, na? There is a button submit. Then immediately you'll get challans. Yes or no? That means background it executes a query. Select star from some table, challans table, where vehicle number equal to so and so. Okay, na? Then so anything background bus in websites you enter, but backgrounds are all converted into queries. Okay, then so like see to the end user, okay, to the end user, I want to provide facilities by search by name. Then what you do? Okay, then in website you are developing one website. In that website, so like you want to provide a facility, user will input name, then you want to see the person details. Then what you have to provide? Search by name. You provide what? Search by name. User will click what? Search by name. So user will enter what's her name? Vijay. Suppose he enter Vijay. Then it should get the Vijay details. Then you run a query. Background you convert into a query. Select star from table where name equal to whatever the name and Vijay. Okay, na? Then so how to write it? Like select star from what? EMP where ename equal to Vijay. But Vijay is what? Character type. Character type should be always in single quotes. So keep the Vijay in single quotes. So remember, characters and date should be in single quotes. Okay. If you want to set your name is there in the voters list or not. You want to set your name is there in the voters list or not. Okay, now they provide two options. One is epic number. One is what? Some voter ID. Okay, now that is one. Another one, search by name also will be there. So they, because sometimes you don't know epic number, you don't know voter ID. So you want to search by name. Okay, then so sometimes they provide facility by using IDs, by using name also. Then if I run this query, okay, so this is the actual table. This is the actual table. Then if you run this query, how it works? It go to the first one. Checks name is Vijay. No. Condition false. Go to the second one. Name is Vijay. No. False. Next one. Name is Vijay. Yes. Selected. This row is selected. But what values are displayed? Because you said select star, displays what? All the values. Ravi false, Venkat false, Sindhu false. So this query returns only one particular employee whose name equal to Vijay. So there is only one employee. If there are several employees are there with name Vijay, then it will display all. There are three employees. It will display all the three employees. Don't think that it will show only one. Not like that. Whoever satisfied this condition, so they are selected. Okay. If 10 employees satisfy this condition, 10 employees are selected. Understood? Okay. Now suppose here, for example, I'm asking, so display employees earning more than 5,000. Okay. I want to find out who are earning more than 5,000. Then what? Then I want to find out who are earning more than 5,000. Then what? Select star from EMP where what salary should be greater than what 5,000. Select star from EMP, salary should be greater than 5,000. Select star from EMP, salary greater than 5,000. Okay, and what is this query returns? So this query returns employees earning more than 5,000. This query returns employees earning more than 5,000. Okay, then so now let's go to this table. Then again, so just go to this table. This is the actual table. This is the actual table. It go to the first one. What is the salary? 4,000. False. 8,000. True. Selected. 7,000. True. Selected. 5,000. False. 5,000 equal to 5,000, but it's not greater than 5,000. Yes or no? Not selected. Null. Not selected. Null. Not selected. So how many are there? 2. There are 2. So there are 2 satisfying this condition. Okay. Then. So we are earning more than 5,000. Okay. Then next. So suppose here we are earning less than 5,000. Then salary what? Less than 5,000. Less than 5,000. I'm asking. So display employees. Okay. Display employees joined after 2020. Who are joined after 2020 year means 21. Who are joined after 20, after 2020. Okay, then how to write this? Who are joined after 2020. Then what? Select star from EMP where what? Hide date. So there is a field. What is the field is hide date is there. What is this hide date? Contains employee join date. Okay, na? Employees join date. So I want to find out who are joined after 2020. Maybe starting from 2021. That means current year. Okay, na? Then hide date greater than 2020. Hide date greater than 2020. Yes or no? So let's execute this query. Hide date greater than 2020. This is giving error. Okay. Start. See, actually, you're comparing. What you are comparing? You are comparing hide date with 2020. Hide date is what type? At the time of creating the table, hide date is declared what type? Date type. Hide date is what type? Date type. 2020 is what type? Integer type. You are comparing date with integer. That is not possible. You have to compare date with date. Compare integer with integer. Compare string with string. Understood now? So when you are comparing two, both must be same type. But here what hide date is what type? Hide date is what type? Date type. 2020 is what type? Integer type. You are comparing date with integer. That is not possible. So that's why it is giving what's her error. So date is incompatible with what? Date is incompatible with what's her? Small integer. So it is taking this 2020 as small integer. So it is saying date is incompatible with small integer. So that's why it is giving error. So then, but I want to find out who are joined after 2020. Then tell me what we have to do. So this gives error now. This query gives error. Sir, after 2020 means, can I say like this? After December 31st, 2020. After 2020 means, can I say like this? After 31st December 2020. If he joins after 31st December 2020, means joined after 2020. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, now after 31st December 2020. Then how to write 31st December 2020? 2020 hyphen 12 next 31st. So, but it should be in single quotes because date should be in single quotes. Okay, na? Then now this will return who are joined after this date. If employee joins after this date means he joined after 2020. Yes or no? So run this query then. So there are three: 21, 21, 21, 21. Yes or no? Okay, then. So here remember, when you are comparing, they must be of what, sir? Same type. Okay, then. Okay, now. Now. Sir, see, if you say, I know SQL means, what they expect is, they expect writing queries. Okay, na? So if you say in interviews, if you say, I know SQL means, what they expect is, they expect you can able to write queries. If for given scenario, you can able to write queries. That is what you are learning. Okay, na? Then there are different things are there, but what is the primary thing that is expected from you is writing queries, writing select query, insert query, update query, delete queries. Then now, but if I ask like this, display employees joined before 2020, then what joined before 2020? Before 2020 means 2019, 2018, 2017, anything before 2020. That means what? So high date should be what? High date should be less than what? Before 2020 means, can I say like this? Before January 1st, 2020? Before January 1st, 2020? Yes or no? Okay. Then how to write January 1st, 2020? 2020 01 01. If high date is less than this means join before 2020. High date is greater than this means join after 2020. Okay. That's all. Okay then. So run this here. Then so this is like 2019. Before 2020 or not? Yes, 2019. Okay, guys. Then next. Then suppose I'm asking display employees earning multiples of 100. And what? Display employees earning multiples of 100. salary is multiple of 100. Then, so salary multiple of 100 means divide salary with 100. Remainder is 0. Then it is multiple of 100. But the logic is, so if salary is multiple of 100 means divide salary with 100, remainder is 0, then it is multiple of 100. So what is the operator for remainder? What is the operator for remainder? Modulus. Then, so divide salary. Salary should be divided with 100 equal to 0. Divide salary with 100, remainder is 0. This gives remainder. If remainder is 0, that means it is multiple of 100. If remainder is not 0, it's not multiple of 100. Okay. So the first employee's salary is 5,000, 4,000. Selected or not selected? 4,000. So divide 4,000 with 100. Remainder is 0. Selected. Next one is 8,000. 8,000. Selected or not? Selected. Next one is 9,000. Selected or not? Yes. Next one is 4,000. Selected. Because all these are multiples of 100. Okay. Then. So just I'm showing how to use different operators. Then all these are multiples of 100. 4,000, 8,000, 7,000, 5,000. They're all multiples of 100. Okay. Okay now? Now. But in these examples, how many conditions you're applying? In all these examples, how many conditions you're applying? Only one condition. Always you apply only one condition. User. Always you apply only one condition. No. Sometimes you want to apply multiple conditions. You want to apply what? Multiple condition. Your set is based on multiple condition. But in this, all these examples, sets based on only one. Either ID or name or salary or height date, like that. But sometimes sets based on multiple. Any example, like example, for example, then, so for example, just go to this, like, so now Amazon, it is showing what? Products, the products, that various products that Amazon sells. But I want set is mobile phones. Okay, na? You want to search for mobile phones. Then what? Click what's it? Mobiles. You're clicking mobile means you're applying a condition. What is the condition? Category equals to what? Mobiles. Product category. Product category equals to mobile phones. Then you'll get only mobile phones. You applied one condition. Category is mobile phones. So it is showing all the mobile phones. Okay, it is showing all the mobile phones. So different mobile phones. But I don't want to see all the mobile phones. Okay, I don't want to see all the mobile phones. I want to see the mobile phones price between 10,000 and 20,000. My budget is 10,000 to 20,000. I want to see only that mobile phones. Here, there is one option here. Click this. Here. Okay, na? 10,000 to 20,000. You click this. When you click this, then it will show only the mobile phones price between 10,000 and what's that? 20,000. So here applied a second condition. What is the first condition? Category equals to mobiles. Now you applied second condition. So price between 10,000 and 20,000. Okay, na? It is showing all the products price between 10,000 and 20,000. But I don't want to see here also. I don't want to see all. I want to particular about the Realme brand. I'm particular about what's it? Realme or Redmi brand. Then I select this Realme. brand Realme. So then it is showing only Realme phones. Yes. Then you applied third condition. What is the third condition? Brand equal to Realme. First condition, category equals to mobiles. Second condition, price between 10,000 and 20,000. Third condition is what? Brand equals to Realme. Okay. Then so like here you apply multiple conditions. Then so here also how to apply multiple conditions to the query. Sorry, if you know this how to write queries, then you can develop this type of applications. Otherwise, how can you develop? Yes or no? When user click this, how to convert it to query? So if you can able to write these queries, you can able to develop this type of applications. Now, how to apply multiple conditions? Okay, then what is that is called? That is called compound condition. Compound condition. Okay, what is compound condition is multiple conditions. Multiple conditions. Multiple conditions. What combined with? When you write multiple conditions, compulsory they must be combined with what? Multiple conditions combined with and or operators is called compound condition. Multiple conditions combined with and or operators is called compound condition. Okay. So if you write multiple conditions, they must be combined with either and or, like this. For example, where condition 1, next what, sir? Condition 2, either and or operator. So between two conditions, compulsory you have to use either and operator or operator. Okay, na? Then what you must know is when to use and when to use or. Either you have to use and or you have to use or between two conditions. Okay, then what is condition means here? What is condition here? How you write condition? Column name, operator, value. This is condition. Okay, na? This is one condition. Like the two conditions. Between the two conditions, either we use and or. So what is the output of this? Okay, whether you write single condition or multiple conditions, what is the final output? Whether you write single condition or multiple conditions, what is the output? Final output is either true or false. What the final output is? Final output is what? True or false. But when this returns true, when this whole thing returns true, when this returns true, when this returns false. So then, so suppose here both conditions are true, then true, output is true. First condition is true, second condition false, output is false. First condition is false, second condition is true, then false. Both are false, then false. Okay, when both conditions true, then result is true. When both conditions true, result is true. Okay, then Now, when both are true, result is true. Next one, where condition one, next, or condition two, and result. What is the result? Condition one or condition two, what is the result? Okay, then. So in case of and, both conditions true, result is true. Any one condition is false, result is also false. Okay, then here, so this is true, this is true. What is the output? True. This is true, this is false. What is this is? Sorry, true. This is false, this is true. What the result is? True. And both are false, result is false. Okay, then. Okay. So when we use n, when we use r, when we use n, when we use r, both conditions must be satisfied. Then both must be satisfied. Then end operator. At least one should be satisfied. Then or. Both must be satisfied. Then end operator. At least one condition should be satisfied. Then or operator. Okay, now? Then. So, okay. Let's see, for example, just listen. I'm writing something like this, where just listen. Category equals to what, sir? Mobiles, and price less than 20,000. Category is mobiles, price less than 20,000. Then tell me what are selected. If you run this query from Amazon database, products table is there. From products table, what products are selected? Mobile phones, then price less than 20,000 selected. Mobile phones, price less than 20,000. So tell me, in this output, TVs are selected? TVs are selected? No, TV is not selected. Next one, laptops are selected? No, not selected. So Apple iPhone is there, that costs around 50,000. This is selected. Apple iPhone is that costs around 50,000. Selected or not selected? Not selected. Why? Apple iPhone means mobile phone, na? Apple iPhone means mobile phone. But we are applying one more. Price should be less than 20,000. So this is a mobile phone only, but price is not less than 20,000, because you said like, and it should be mobile phone, and also price should be less than 20,000. Then only selected. Yes. Now I'll say here or. Now if I say or here, then what are selected? If you say or means, in these two conditions, at least one condition should be true. Either it should be mobile phone or it should be price less than 20,000. Tell me, TV selected? Maybe. TV selected? Maybe. If TV cost is less than 20,000, if TV cost is less than 20,000, TV is selected. Yes or no? Next, suppose laptops are selected. Laptops are selected? Maybe. If laptop cost is less than 20,000, laptop is selected. Next one, Apple iPhone costs 50,000. Selected or not selected? Apple iPhone costs 50,000. Selected or not selected? Selected. Selected. Why? Because its category is what? Mobile phones. Category is mobile phones now. So that's what R means. In two conditions, at least one should be true. Then selected. So TV, maybe TV is selected. One TV cost is less than 20,000. The TV is selected. Laptop, one laptop cost is less than 20,000. That laptop is selected. So Apple iPhone. So its category is what, sir? Mobile phone. Selected. So in these two conditions, at least one should be true. So if you give end means, both must be true. Both are true, then only selected. If you give or means, okay, at least one should be true. Okay, then, sir, okay now? No. But here in this example, I written two conditions, but not two conditions. You can write 10 conditions also. I cannot write in syntax, I cannot write 10, but you can write 10 also. But must be separated by either and or. So one best example is like suppose here one best example is you take one scenario. Just see this here. One best example is there is a table, student table. There is a table. What's it? Student table. Student name like subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. So there are 3 subjects. Student 1 name is A. Suppose here 80, 90. What's it? 70. And student 2 B, suppose 30, 60, 50 something. So this is the table. There is a table. Student table is there. The student table contains student marks, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 marks. So this table is there. From this table, what they are asking is, so display like list of students who are passed. They want to see only the list of students who are passed. Then pass mark is 35. Just assume that pass mark is 35. Tell me what? How to write? That's all, boss. Here scenarios means there will be a table, there will be a requirement. You have to write a query for that. If you can able to write query, that's all. Tell me what? List of students who are passed. So when the student is said to be passed, when the student result is passed, if we get pass marks in all the subjects or any one subject, all the subjects. If we get pass marks in all the subjects, then result is pass. Yes. Then so now write select star from student. Select star from student. Select star from student. Next one, where. So you should get pass mark in subject 1 and should get pass mark in subject 2, should get pass mark in subject 3. S1 greater than or equal to 35. Listen, S2 greater than or equal to 35. S3 greater than or equal to 35. Then what should be the operator? And or end operator. And okay. Then if all 3 conditions are true, selected. Okay, na? That means he is passed. If all conditions are satisfied, means he is passed. Now it go to the first one. It go to the first student. First student is selected or not selected? Selected. The subject 1 marks greater than 35. Subject 2 greater than 35. So is satisfying all the 3 conditions. This selected is passed. Next go to the second student. Second student selected or not selected? Not selected, because subject 1 is not greater than 35. Subject 1 is not greater than 35. So he's got less than 35 marks. So his marks is 30. Yes or no? Okay, then not selected. That's all. So next, suppose I'm asking, like for example, display list of students who are failed. Then I want another report. In that report, I want to print the students who are failed. In one report, I want to print passed. One report, I want to print fail. Then tell me how. When student is said to be failed, if we get fail marks in any one subject, if he is failed in any one subject, his result is also fail. If he is passed in all the subjects, his result is passed. If he is failed in any one subject, his result is fail. Then tell me how to write the query. Select star from student where S1 less than 35, S2 less than 35, S3 less than 35. R end R. Okay. If is failed in subject 1, or if is failed in subject 2, or if is failed in subject 3, R. So if he is failed in subject 1, so his result is fail. If he is failed in subject 2, his result is fail. In these 3 conditions, at least one condition is satisfied. His result is fail. But to be passed, he must pass it in all the subjects. He must get pass mark in all the subjects. So this is the best example to understand when to use and when to use or. Okay. Then, but suppose, for example, it is there in your notes. This scenario is there in notes. You want to practice. You want to test it. You want to test this. Then what you do? In your laptop bus, you want to test. Then what you do? First, you need to create table. I not written the command create table command because you already know how to create the table. If you don't know how to create the table, then go and see that create table command. Okay, na? Because in the class during the course, I'll take number of tables. Every time typing the create table command is time based. Yes or no? Because you already know how to create the table. That's why I not written create table command. So one example I'm showing. So suppose here, like I want to create student table. Then what? Create table. What's it? Student. So what the field? Student NO, student number. Then integer, comma, student name. Student name. Then varchar of 10. Next one, subject 1. What? Integer. Subject 2. Even integer also not required. Any int is enough because it cannot be more than 255 marks. Subject 3. Then integer. Just I'm taking integer, but actually not required. So table is created. After creating the table, insert the data. What is that is? Insert into student values because I want to insert. Table is ready. Table is created. But next insert rows. Then insert into values. What is that is? Student 1. Name is A. 80, 90, 70. Comma. You know now how to insert multiple rows. Comma. Then next 2 comma 30, 60, 50 something. Okay. Then now let's see. Insert 2 rows affected. Table is created plus the records are also inserted into table. Now we can run the queries. We can run the queries. Now let's see. Select star from what? Student table. Select star from student table. See the table. So this is the student table. Student number, student name like this. So from this table, what do you want? List of students who are passed. List of students who are passed. Then what you have to write? Select star from student where S1 greater than or equals to 35 and S2 greater than or equals to 35 and S3 greater than or equals to 35. So run this query. This query will return only the students who are passed. Who are passed. Yes. I want list of students who are failed. Then I want list of students who are failed. Then what? Select star from student where S1 less than 35, S2 less than 35, S3 less than 35. Then what we have to use? OR. So OR operator. Then run this query. Then it is showing student 2 is failed in subject 1 means his result is also failed. Yes, that's all. This is how to practice. Okay, when table is there, create the table, insert the data, run the queries. Okay, then no need to write, just because you already know how to create tables. Yes, then okay. Now next, suppose I'm asking, for example, okay, like display employees, okay, earning, display employees earning between 5,000 and 10,000. Display employees earning between 5,000 and 10,000. Okay, like once again, earning between 5,000 and 10,000. Then what? Salary must be greater than 5,000. Salary must be less than 10,000. Between 5,000 and 10,000 means must be greater than 5,000, must be less than 10,000. Then how to write it? Select start from EMP. Select start from EMP where what? Salary must be greater than what's that? 5,000. Salary must be less than 10,000. So what should be the operator? So both must be true na, any one na. Between 5,000 and 10,000 means both conditions must be true na, at least any one condition. Both must be true. His salary should be greater than 5,000. It must be less than 10,000. Both must be true. Then what operator we use? AND operator. We use AND. Okay, then now, but tell me, sir, 5,000, 10,000 is included or not included? 5,000, 10,000 is included or not included? Not included. Why? Because you said greater than 5,000, less than 10,000. You want to include 5,000 and 10,000 also. Then how to write it? Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. If you want to include, you don't want to include, then greater than, less than. You want to include 5,000 and 10,000 also, then greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. How you write it all depends on the requirement. Okay, according to user requirements, you write the query. You want to include 5,000 and 10,000 also, then use greater than or equal to. You don't want to include, so just say greater than, less than. Understood now? Then, so run this query. What is this query returns? This query returns all the employees who are earning between 5,000 and what's it? Then once again, this is the actual table. This is the actual table. Okay, this is the actual table. It go to the first one. What is the salary? 4,000. So 4,000. So satisfying these two conditions? No. Okay, na? Then it's less than 10,000, but it's not greater than 5,000. It's not selected. 8,000. 8,000 is greater than 5,000. Yes. Less than 10,000. Yes. Selected. 7,000 greater than 5,000. Yes. Less than 10,000. Yes. 5,000 because I said greater than or equal to. So selected or not selected? 5,000 also selected. How many are there? 3. 8,000, 7,000, 5,000. So there are 3 satisfying this. 3 are selected. Now remove this greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Remove this greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Then 5,000 is not selected because 5,000 is not included. Yes. Okay. Then Now, suppose I'll ask, for example, so display employees joined in 2020 year. Display employees joined in 2020 year. Then, sir, if he joins in 2020, compulsory hire date will be greater than or equal to what? 1st January 20, and hire date is less than or equal to 31st December 2020. Yes or no? Okay, na? Then, so like if he joins in 2020 means compulsory hire date will be greater than or equals to what? Hire date will be greater than or equals to 2020-01-01. Next, and hire date will be less than or equals to what? 2020-12-31st. Then, so what is the operator? Enda ara. Hire date should be, sir, joined in 2020 means hire date should be greater than January 1st, less than 31st December. Both conditions should be true now. Any one now. Both must be true. Then what is the operator? End operator. Okay. Then so run this query. What is this query gives? So word joined in like 2020. So 2020 January, October, 2020 May month. Okay. I did is greater than January 1st, less than 31st December. So if both conditions are true means he joined in 2020 year. Yes or no? Okay. Then now. So suppose yet then. So for example, you tell me this then. Okay. Then. So like suppose for example, display what employees, okay, display employees working as clerk and earning working as clerk and earning more than what, sir? 5,000. Sorry, more than 4,000. I want to find out employees working as clerk earning more than 4,000. Who are, I want to see only the clerks earning more than 4,000. I want to see the clerks earning more than 4,000. Find out the clerks earning more than 4,000. Then what? Select what, sir? Star from EMP. Next one, where what? Job must be clerk. Job must be clerk. Next, and salary must be greater than 4,000. He must be clerk and his salary must be greater than 4,000. Who are the clerks earning more than 4,000? Then now let's see this here. Suppose Okay. Now see the table. See, this is the table. Then what is the job of this employee? Clerk. First condition true. What is the salary? 4,000. Is it greater than 4,000? No, it is equal to 4,000. It's not greater than 4,000. So this is selected or not selected? And go to the next one. What is the job? Analyst. But we are asking for clerk, not selected. What is the job? Manager. False, not selected. What is the job? Clerk. Okay, first condition true. And what is the salary? 5,000. It's greater than 4,000? Yes. Both are true? Yes, selected. So this is selected. Is the clerk and earning more than 4,000? Okay. Now let's see here. So this is one. There is one employee. Okay. Then now, but I'm asking something like this. So display employees. Okay. Display employees working as clerk comma manager. Display employees working as clerk comma manager. I want to see clerks and managers data. I don't want to see all the employees data. I want to see clerks and managers data. Select star from EMP where. So job equal to clerk. If employees clerk, select. If employees manager, select. If is clerk, select. If is manager, select. Okay. Then how to write? Job equal to clerk. Job equal to what, sir? Manager. Then tell me what must be the operator? Or if is clerk, select. If is manager, select. What must be the operator? Or operator. That means in these two conditions, at least one condition is to selected. Means if is clerk, selected. If is manager, selected. Okay. So don't confuse when to use and when to use or. Okay, now then. Now, so okay, I'll run this query. Then this is the actual table. This is the actual table. It go to the first one. What is the job? Clerk. First condition true, because here or now in two conditions at least one should be satisfied, then selected. Yes. So first condition true. Selected or not selected? Selected. Next, analyst, both are false, not selected. Manager, second condition true, selected. Clerk, first condition true, selected. So then, so this will select the clerks and managers data. Okay. So in these two conditions, at least one is true, selected. Okay. Then now, so like once again, I use end here. Then what is the meaning? Okay. Then what is the meaning? Employee must be clerk and manager. Employee must be clerk and manager. So one can be clerk and manager. No, one cannot be clerk and manager. If he is clerk, he cannot be manager. If he is manager, he cannot be clerk. One employee cannot satisfy both. So then what is the output? You will not get error. Sir, when you get error, when query is syntactically wrong, then you'll get error. Suppose here by mistake I not written where class. So once again, I not written where class. Then incorrect syntax here. You'll get error. When you get error, syntactically wrong, you'll get error. But syntactically right. But there is no data in the table satisfying this condition. Then what is the output? No, nothing. So what is the output? Nothing. You won't see anything because no employee is satisfying both. Sir, okay, na? Understood? Then. Oh. So if I ask like this, display employees whose employee ID equals to 100 103, 105. I want to see these 3 employees data. I want to see these 3 employees data. Then so display employees whose ID equals 100, 103, 105. Tell me how. What? Select star from EMP where what? ID equals to 100. 100 details I want, 103 details I want, 105 details I want. I want to see all the 3 employee details. Then end up. Yes, sir. Here, 1 second. End EMP ID equal to 103 and EMP ID equals to 105. What is the meaning? See, once again, like when you write condition, like, okay, na? You just think that these conditions are not applied on whole table. These conditions applied on individual rows. Okay, try to understand this. This is not applied on whole table at a time. It goes to what? 1 by 1 row checks condition true or false. It's not applied on all the table at a time. It will apply on row by row. It go to the first row. Then it go to the first row. It go to the first employee. First employee ID is 100. Selected or not selected? First employee ID is 100. Selected or not selected? Not selected. First condition true boss, but second condition false. Third condition false. Because you are using end now. End means all must be true. When all are true, then only selected. Yes or no? Okay, na? So the first employee ID is 100, but this condition true. Remaining 2 conditions are what? False. Not selected. Second employee 101 false. 102 false. 103 false. Because second condition true. Remaining conditions what? False. Not selected. 104 false. 105 false. Then what is the final output? What is the final output? Final output is empty. What is the final output is nothing. Yes or no? Okay, na? Then so here you give what? Here you give what, sir? R. I'm giving R here. Then if I give R here, that means ID is 100 selected. ID 103 selected. ID 105 selected. In 3 conditions, at least 1 condition true selected. Yes. Now let's see here. 100, 103, 105. What is the operator we have to use? R operator. Not N. Then here what's it? R. Clear now? Then that's all. This is what like then now. So clear now. Okay. Then for example, so just for practice purpose, okay. Then so there is a customers table. Okay. Then you try this here. There is a customer table. Okay. Then what the field is customer ID, customer name, customer age, customer what city, customer gender, like this. ID, name, age, city, gender. So just assume some data. I'm not giving the data, but just assume some data, customer data, ID, name, age, city, gender. Then, so this table is given to you. From this table, they're asking, what that they are asking is, so display, okay, display, okay, na? Display what then? Okay, na? So display male customers list. Suppose display male customers list. Display then next, and display male customers, display male customers, okay, then age between what's that, 30, 20 and 30. Display male customers, age between 30 and 20 and 30. Male customers 20 and 30. Next one. So display male customers, okay, staying in HYD city. Display male customers staying in HYD city. Next one. Display customers staying in HYD, Delhi, Mumbai, something. You try these 4 queries. Okay, na? Male customers list. Second one, male customers age between 20 and 30. Male customers staying in HYD city. Male customers staying in what? HYD, Delhi, Mumbai. Okay, then you try this. Like that, you take tables, practice queries on those tables. Definitely, this becomes easy for you. Writing queries will be easy for you. Okay, then. Okay, then. Okay, now. So if you already registered, like you can ask them to add your, okay, na, to Google Classroom. Okay, then they will add it. Okay, na? Okay, I'll add this, like what is added to this Google Classroom. Everyday class notes, PDFs are there. I'll add PDF, plus some interview questions are there. I'll add that interview questions. Okay, then. Okay, so we'll continue this tomorrow. అందుకనే నువ్వు ఎడ్యూ స్టూడియో ఎడ్యూ స్టూడియో అంటే మనకి క్రౌడ్ స్టోరేజ్ I want to know the software in which we are practicing and I need SQL server, SQL server software download చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? సో నెక్స్ట్ SSMS subjects pass అయితే అందరూ పాస్ అయ్యారు. సో అందుకనే ఫెయిల్ అంటే ఏ ఒక్క సబ్జెక్ట్ లో ఫెయిల్ అయినా ఫెయిల్ అయ్యారు. ఏ ఒక్క సబ్జెక్ట్ ఫెయిల్ అయినా ఫెయిల్ అప్పుడు ఒకటే